We come all the way up to the parkway to see the view, and every single person is on their phone.
Enjoying the view
of the phone.
You turn the sidewalk cracks to canyons. You are a fire-breathing dragon. You follow treasure maps into the wild unknown. I wanna go with you. I wanna go with you on a grand adventure. I'm along for the ride, and I feel it all again for the very first time on a grand adventure with you by my side, 'cause I love to see the world through your eyes.
We've been hanging out in our friend's driveway for the last few days.
Yeah, and it's been a perfect opportunity for us to flex the solar and our Battleborn lithium batteries.
We love to driveway surf. Nothing better than hopping out your front door and walking in the front door of your neighbor.
That's right. Go inside and use all their power.
That's right. Their power, their shower, their washer and dryer, whatever.
We've been here for a couple days now, and you can see we're kind of nestled into the trees here on the side of the mountain. But we're still able to get decent sun. And yesterday was our only day that we didn't, so we ran an extension cord over to the house and sucked power from there to charge the batteries. And it worked like a champ.
Yep, we woke up and we were 100%.
Yeah, and you know, the one thing you have to remember when you're using somebody's house or their garage to pull power from on an extension cord is to dial down your amperage inside your rig. So we're a 50 amp rig, so I dialed it down to about 15 amps pulling in, just enough to give the battery some juice. And then today we were getting good solar, so I unplugged it, and we've maintained 100% all day.
So we are going to go play a little bit in Lake Lure, North Carolina, which is where we're at. And the folks that we're hanging with are some military guys and gals, I guess. One crusty old Master Chief.
Yes.
And Jenny, who's his wife. And you may remember them from a previous video where we were at Cars Park and we went out for that Nike kayaking tour.
We first met them way back last year, and they actually helped Stacy move the rig in the campground that we were staying at.
I forgot.
Yeah.
It's when I moved the rig all by myself, and he helped to guide me in so I didn't crash into the side of a roof.
Yeah,
which would have been really bad.
Stacy was wearing her big girl britches that day.
I doubled up that day. There wasn't just one; it was two pair. So anyway, but we wanted to make you aware of one thing. It's a question we get all the time. We got a couple more today. Is Can you run your AC off your Battleborn lithium batteries? And there's actually two answers to that.
Yeah.
First is yes, they are capable of running them. Although for every 100 amps, you're going to lose a whole battery an hour if you're running your AC and nothing else is hitting the battery. So your batteries are going to drop pretty quick. And the second answer to that is no, we usually do not turn on our AC and use batteries.
No, because our ACs are not wired through the inverter to do that. So we didn't get our batteries to be able to run our AC anyway. So it's not a big deal. Maybe down the road we'll have them rewired, but right now,
it's just going to suck the batteries down really quick. So 6 hours we'll have nothing left.
Well, it's 6 hours. It's an hour per battery, and we have 6 batteries, and that's if everything else was unplugged.
Yeah.
Now you know that we've said it once or maybe 1,000 times. We don't conserve power even when we're boondocking,
which is why we got the
this
batteries
one here, because we live in it. So we use it like we're at the house, like we were at our old Sticks and Bricks, and we plug in, we turn things on, we use the power.
Now, I do think about it sometimes. Like, I won't use the Instant Pot if we're boondocking, but pretty much everything else is fair game.
Most of the time, she thinks about after she pops a breaker.
Maybe that might be true.
Yeah.
You would think after 3 years in this RV and tons of boondocking, I would have things figured out by now. Nope, not so much. So as you can see here, I have filled the washing machine And I put soap in it and everything. And guess what? We don't have power to the washing machine because we're boondocking in the driveway. So we either have to turn on the generator or I don't know what we're going to do. But I strike again. So for all you people out there, especially the newbies who are still trying to figure out their power, you know, it doesn't matter how long you've been on the road. You can still forget or trip a breaker or whatever if you're not paying attention. So
how are you today?
good, how are you?
Come right on aboard.
Look ahead, the sea is coming. I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight. I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn.
We just got back from our 3-hour tour. No, not really. We just went out on a 1-hour boat tour here in Lake Lure, North Carolina.
That's right, and it was voted one of the top 10 man-made lakes, I don't know, a couple years ago. I missed that part. Exactly when.
Time Magazine, I think.
National Geographic.
Oh.
Yeah, National Geographic top 10
Okay,
lakes of the
somebody was
United
listening.
States.
Yeah. So the lake is, there's 800 plus acres of lake. There's 24 square miles of, what is it, waterfront?
Waterfront.
Yeah.
600
But the
properties.
important thing is, this is where Dirty Dancing was filmed.
That's
Yeah.
the key you need to learn.
And they actually filmed it in the winter, so they had to paint the grass green so it looked green.
Did not know that.
And this is where they did the water scene where she was learning to leap.
Yeah, so now we've got to go back and watch Dirty Dancing.
And look for the
Yes.
watermelon scene.
Yeah, because I don't
And look
remember
for the,
any of it.
The grass that was, or the trees that were still orange from the fall.
Yeah, because they missed some of them. Anytime we're exploring a small town, I look for the history. Phil, he looks for this. Today we get to do something we don't normally get to do. Have a girls' day. Girls' day! We are so excited. We are ditching the guys and we're headed out. And the list is long.
Yes.
We just finished the tour of the Biltmore house.
It was amazing.
And I can tell you, Phil's probably not sad he missed it. But just stand by. He's going to miss what's happening next.
That's right, Phil.
So the Biltmore tour wasn't on Phil's list of things to do, but this
Was.
certainly would have been. So he's missing out on some very creamy, very delicious ice cream.
Yeah. Sorry, Phil. I'll eat yours.
I know you want all the details on how you can win that sweet guitar.
But before we fill you in, I just want to give you a little info. We've been getting a lot of questions about our newsletter, and people keep saying the newsletter is going into their spam folder. So if this is happening to you, go into your spam, click the button that says not spam, and that will move it back to your regular mail folder, and then go to that folder and send us an email. All you have to send is test, and we'll know what you're doing. We're not going to reply because we know what it's for. And then after that, your email service, your email provider should know that it's not spam and it shouldn't go there anymore.
Right, and if you're already getting the newsletter in your inbox, you don't have to do anything. You're good to go. We don't need 5,000 emails saying test, even if you've got yours right. So if you're good, if you're getting it, you're seeing it, no worries, you're there.
That's right, you're good to go. All right, let's talk about the hats and the guitar.
All of you that are hoping to see me play the guitar, well, guess what? Not gonna happen. I don't know how to play it.
Neither of us know how to play the
No.
guitar. But that doesn't mean you can't win this sweet guitar with our logo. Today is someday laser cut into the wood. You're going to get over a $900 value from Schecter. And Schecter's been making a guitar since the 70s. So they know how to make sure you can have some sweet music when you buy a guitar.
Right, and whoever does win the guitar, you're going to have to video yourself strumming to your favorite tune and send it to us because we got to see it in motion.
Of course, if you don't know how to play the guitar, don't worry. You can give it as a
Fake
gift. You can do whatever you want with it once you receive it. But it is an amazing guitar. And we want to send a special shout out to Schecter Guitars for loving our veterans and wanting to take care of them as much as we do. That is why they graciously donated that guitar. So we're going to tell you all the ways that you can win this guitar, and you can have multiple chances. As we're going through, we're going to tell you all the ways you can up your chances of winning the guitar.
That's right.
So first off, we got to tell you about our hat campaign, because we are super excited to finally have Today is Someday hats.
After much searching, coming up with different ideas, this, that, and the other, and color schemes, we finally settled on the blue hat, which will have a leather patch sewn onto the hat. I really love this hat, and it's a Richardson trucker hat. And then we have this black one, again a Richardson trucker hat with the Today is Someday logo in white on the left side of it. Super nice.
And then our other options for hats, we have two more, and these are both distressed dad hats. So you have the option of gray or pink. Now the pink has a silver thread, the gray has a white thread, and what we really like about it is on the side it has You, Me, and the RV sewn on.
Yeah, there you go. Now the trucker hats will not have that on here, just the dad hats.
Yeah. So we are really excited about these. Our printer, as you know, we've talked about them already. Skidoo, they're doing a great job. They have great quality control. And these hats, I have to tell you, are limited time campaign.
That's right.
So they go on sale today through midnight on May 9th.
So you have 2 weeks to get the hat.
So I'm sure you're wondering how the hats relate to the guitar. Well, with every hat purchase, we will donate $1 to our veterans charity, which is Homes for Our Troops, and you will have a chance to win that guitar.
Right, and if you buy 2 hats, you get 2 chances.
That's right. All right, so that's way number one of earning the guitar and of how we're going to be donating to Homes for Our Troops. All right, let's talk about number 2.
Number 2 is if you buy a t-shirt, then your name will automatically go into the hat for the guitar, and we'll donate $2 for every t-shirt.
And the t-shirts he's talking about is our veteran line. I am wearing one of these, the Proud Military Spouse. Phil's wearing the I Serve Proud Sailor. We have a ton to choose from. You don't have to be associated with the military. If you just want to support the military, we have a I Support Our Military shirt as well. So as he said, for every shirt sold, your name will be entered in to win the guitar, and we'll donate $2 to Homes for Our Troops. All right, we've told you the first 2 ways that you can win the guitar and donate to Homes for Our Troops. Here's the third way.
Let's hope I can get it out this time. There is a military charity jar on the page when you're purchasing your shirt or your hat.
Yes, so for every $10 donated, you get another chance to win.
That's right.
So, and of course, all of that money goes straight to Homes for Our Troops.
Right.
All right, so that's the first 3 ways. And the fourth way is a direct donation to Homes for Our Troops on our landing page. You do not have to make a purchase to be entered into the drawing for the guitar, and you do not have to make a purchase to donate to Homes for Our Troops.
Nope.
So there's a special link on our website. Of course, I'll put everything down below. And again, for every $10 you donate, your name goes into the pot to win the guitar.
That's right. So to increase your chances, donate a little bit more or buy a few shirts or hats.
Now, for any of you guys out there who don't have the funds to do any of these, you can still help our veterans. All you have to do is share this video or share our webpage so people know that they can contribute to Homes for Our Troops in any way that they see here.
Absolutely. So again, you've got 4, maybe 5 ways to contribute to Homes for Our Troops while getting some pretty cool shirts and awesome hats.
All right, let's go over a few of the rules, because you know there's rules for everything.
Gotta have rules.
All right, so first of all, the dates for the giveaway and the hat sales. It starts today until May 9th at midnight. So both the giveaway will end and the hat sales close on May 9th.
That's right.
So 2, only during those dates, if you buy a shirt, will your name be entered to win the contest. If you buy a shirt before that, or if you buy a shirt after that, your name will not be entered into the contest to win the guitar. All right, next up, YouTube is not responsible for any of these giveaways, for anything we're talking about today. If you don't win, can't contact them. They won't care.
Those are the rules.
All right, for all of the rules and all of the details, of course, we'll put the link down below so you can pop over to our website, and everything is written out.
You know, at the end of the day, the big winner or the big ones that come out on top are Homes for Our Troops. We're really hoping that we can do Schecter some justice and give this guitar a good home while contributing to a
Yes.
worthwhile cause.
We're really excited about this, and I'm super nervous. So I really want to do well for Homes for Our Troops, and we can't wait to see everybody wearing their hats.
That's right. And remember, when you do get your hat and your shirt, or both, send us pictures. We'd love to share them on our website.
Or you can share them on your own social media, and you can hashtag Someday Crew, and we will check them out and share them on our stuff as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all these shirts and hats. Jay and Jenny are real campers. We're glampers. We don't cook things over the real fire outside like they do.
So he's making us some dump cake in his cast iron.
Yeah, so I don't know.
It's a 10-inch. This is a 10-inch cast iron Dutch oven, and it's one of the main cooking vessels for like Cub Scouts. And so when I was a Cub Scout leader back in Hawaii, Cub Master for Pack 126 in Kapolei.
Shout out!
We used to cook, meals in this for them, especially desserts. And they're super easy. You just throw everything in and put some coals on for half hour or so. And as soon as it's golden brown on the top, it's done. And add that to ice cream or whatever, and you're good to go.
Jay, speaking my love language, dessert and ice cream.
We're using apples today. You can use strawberry, or you can use blueberries, or any kind of pie filling. Peaches is real good. Anything you would put in a pie, that's the first thing you do. And it's literally dump cake. You just dump it in.
All right, here we go.
Maybe.
Is it frozen?
Dun, 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 dun.
Do not try this at home.
We are trained professionals.
All right. We've got tools.
Time for a utensil.
Okay. Take
There we
two.
go.
Oh, look at that. Ooh.
We chose apples because, well, it's the only fruit they'll eat. So we're out for everything else.
Truth be told, we're in apple country, so it was easier to find apples than anything else.
Oh, he's so lying right now.
But it sounded good.
It's from a can.
We're kind of hard at apple country, though. We're in Eddyville.
I didn't make that up.
Area, so.
Was that a stem?
It is a stem. I've never seen that before.
We'll just say it's fresh.
Look at that.
Yep. All right, so there's that. And then the next thing is this guy here. I'm just going to dump it in and like throw it over top.
Just plain old white cake.
It's super moist. I don't want to.
Fling it everywhere.
It's like a dad's cooking show here.
I know.
Maybe
You guys didn't know Phil tried to cook every now and then, did you?
I saw a sign one time that said, if I had to stir it, it's homemade. Alright, so I don't know if that hole is big enough. So you just spread it around?
Yeah, just kind of like evenly put it out there. There's not much technical skill required in this.
Then I'm your man.
Alright. Okay.
Really need to
Do like that.
shake it around. Yep.
Then you take your butter and you throw it in. Healthy amount of butter.
Oh, a healthy amount. I like that.
People are going to want this recipe.
And then we do we just do the soda water.
How much of this goes in?
So normally for a full batch, you would do 2 cans of fruit, so half a can of soda, so 6 ounces.
Okay.
And so just eyeball it. You got to eyeball it here.
Wants me to eyeball it?
Phil doesn't eyeball it.
There you go. It'll cook off. So that's probably
I was going to say that.
okay. Good.
that's what he does with alcohol too.
We're good.
Not enough?
Yeah.
Eyeball it.
Yep.
So do you have to mix it or you just let it go?
That's it. We're gonna put it on top. And then we'll take it outside as soon as the coals are ready. You put coals underneath and on top, and you cook it from the top and the bottom. And there is a way to adjust the temperature based on the number of coals that you have. And so there's an app here on your phone where you can just eyeball it. I just eyeball it and keep a look at it like every 10 minutes or 15 minutes. You'll go out and you have to turn it.
The coals are on and under, and Jay's setting his watch. We'll come back out here in a few minutes and we'll give it a quarter turn.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, it's getting there.
Yep.
See, it's cooking up.
So I'm gonna turn this guy. I'll just do a half like that,
Half turn that way.
and then
Yep, the alarm is going off.
pick this guy up, turn half turn this way. Boom.
Coals are nice and
Oh,
they're glowing good under there. Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Another 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's getting golden
All
brown.
right, so we're gonna let that one go probably About 7 more minutes. I think it would.
Yeah.
We got so many coals on there, it's cooking a little fast tonight. So. Oh yeah, look at that.
That's nice and golden brown.
All right. So, I'm gonna dump the top of these off. That go there.
That is Phil approved. I mean, it was a total of 27 minutes, but he was gauging the golden brownness here. You can't smell this, but let me tell you, this smells fantastic.
All right, dish it up.
Okay.
You just dumped the ice cream right on it.
You ready? Just put it all in there and everybody grab a spoon.
So in case you guys are wondering, we may never leave here because they've totally spoiled us.
That's right.
They've been feeding us, and we've been using their water and everything else.
Okay, here it comes. There we go.
That's good.
All right, let's see the inside of that.
Ooh, the apples.
That's the start. Oh, yeah. Oh, look. Jenny went in with a double scoop. I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
She knows how you are.
Oh, look at that. All right.
So I'm guessing it's Phil approved.
This is really good.
Is it like apple pie? Cake
Yeah.
pie?
It is. Mm-hmm. This is real. Ooh, that was hot. Really
Yeah,
good.
it might be really.
Really, really good. So we may have to invest in one of these little contraptions.
We might have to buy cast iron just to make you cake.
Earlier I mentioned dialing down our input, our AC input, our amperage coming in. We're a 50 amp rig. So we were plugged into an outside outlet using a heavy duty extension cord. And I dialed it down to 15 amps just because we wanted just enough to trickle charge the batteries, or charge the batteries, nothing else. So when I said I dialed it down, I came inside to my Magnum controller and I just went to my AC input, dialed it down to 15 amps. Now we're getting ready to leave. We're going to go to a full hookup campground. So I want to make sure I bump this back up to 50 amps. So let me do that now so that when we plug in, we have no issues. And now I'm back up to 50 amp and we're good when we pull into our full hookup campsite. I fixed Stacy's laundry snag where she loaded everything up without checking to see if she had power first. Essentially, once we plugged in, I made sure everything else was off and then the washer would come on. But we could only want to run the washer by itself. We couldn't do washer and dryer because we were only pulling 15 amps in. We probably could have, but I didn't want to take a chance of popping their breaker, but I fixed it again.